Well, hello, my beautiful Pisces. Sorry, I'm moving the table around. Okay, got it. Thank you for being here, my beautiful souls. This is your reading for mid September going into October. And thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I am always humbled that you return to receive these messages. So, your overall card is the Spirit of Water, Pisces. What's interesting about the Spirit of Water is that you're being guided by your emotions, okay? I feel like you're optimistic and happy and following your intuition and how you feel about people and situations and where you want to be and things that make you happy. All those wonderful tidbits. So that feels very, very good for you, actually. Okay. So moving out of the beginning of September into the mid of September, or middle of September, you have the Six of Cups, the Empress in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Swords. And what I feel is interesting about these cards is I feel like you're reuniting with someone that you didn't have a good stint with, okay? But you felt like this person was very nurturing. For some of you, you may not feel like you were ready or like this person wasn't ready, okay? There's something here about it not being nurturing to your current status or what your current status was. Meaning that there was some blockage, whether it be emotionally or physically, and there's some sort of reuniting in that circumstance. I feel like you were fighting something for a long time, fighting someone, trying to. For some of you, you were pushing yourself to not get involved in something with someone, okay? For some of you, you were fighting to stay in something with someone. Either way, there wasn't an ultimate decision made. There could have been two separate people here. I'm seeing all signs. Okay? So this could be two different people that you had to choose from. Not knowing where you stand, not knowing whether to fight for someone or get involved in that particular relationship because nothing was really developing there, but really wanting to be back with that person and attempting it. Okay? So for your energy in September, we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, I was going to say swords, obviously not swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Why do I hear taken advantage of? So you either feel taken advantage of or someone is not taking you seriously. And you're trying to show or offer that particular emotion to them, okay? I feel like there's a lot coming in here. This may be someone actually giving you a lot of energy as well or trying to get you and you're not paying attention. But someone is ignoring this situation even though there's lots of communication. I feel like there's lots of messages coming to you about opening up your emotions to accept this offer. Yeah, the message isn't coming in to you. So you're feeling as though you're missing someone or someone is missing. Love is missing from your life. And you're thinking, how did I miss this or what did I miss? There could be an earth sign around Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like what's happening is things are moving slow. So it's like communication is starting to pick up, but it's slow. I feel like there was a routine with some of you and another individual. Before all of this happened, there was a routine. that you went through with this person. Like you called at a certain time, or you always seen each other at a certain time. There was good morning texts, something of that nature. And you're trying to regain that, or as a step. Like you're making a step and then feeling good about that step. Or hoping to feel good about that step. That would be ideal. But you're still not clear. You're still not clear and you're feeling stuck, okay? I do feel like for some of you, you thought that this offer would come into you and it doesn't seem to be coming in. And you're starting to get a very obscured vision of love because of this, and feeling like you don't want it, but you know you do. You know what I mean? You know you want love, okay? So in your environment, definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So many pentacles are showing up. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here, both in the upright, and then the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Someone in your environment is narrowing down their options for sure. And they had to narrow down their options because they're focusing more on their career. On what it is that they want to do, what it is that they want to focus on. That's what I see. They want stability. And they need to find that stability in some place if it's not you. Okay? That's what I see. This person wants or is giving you an offer of stability to try to balance things out, or they see that you're trying to balance things out here. The problem is they're not sure that you are really trying to make that decision, or that you really, really want this. They're not trying to give to you either. It's like they feel like justice should just move in. Like you're the one that's supposed to apologize. You're the one that's supposed to make things right. Because they've been doing what they are supposed to be doing. It almost feels to me like both of you think that each other are cheating. I don't think that you are. I think that you're both. This person or who you're dealing with is focused on their career. They're focused on their money. They're focused on building. They're trying to balance and use this to unclog their mind with thoughts of you. Okay? Now, you, on the other hand, it's about emotion. So that's why you had the Spirit of Water, because there's so much emotion, so much intuitive feeling. You're open to new opportunities. Slowly you're making them happen, but nothing really big is coming into you. Okay? Nothing really big is coming in. This is really weird, but someone has a bug problem that they need to get resolved. Okay? Alright. I'm going to leave that alone. Because if you don't, it's going to get super overwhelming. Okay? So don't push that off. Okay. So let's dive into your emotions, Pisces. Bottom of the deck. You're going to be awfully surprised. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. And then underneath that, you had the Seven of Cups. So leading into this, you had a lot of confusion or a lot of choices in people or what it is that you want to do. You have a freedom about you because you're balancing your life and you're almost restarting your life. I don't know why I get that from that, but it's like you're restarting brand new. You can clean the slate and have any type of life you want. You know this. But you want the one that's best for you. And you want one that is emotionally satisfying, with a person that you can love, and a person that's going to offer you the type of love that you deserve or want. Okay? So like I said, there's lots of communication in this last part of the month. I feel like you have to talk things out, make things happen, or act. Okay? And listen to your intuition so it can guide you, obviously. In order to get things started in your life. Because if you're feeling like things are just going to work for you, if you just continue to do what you're doing, that's not the truth. Okay? There needs to be some healing in some particular areas in your life, especially in love, and you need to make actions in order to do that, or take action in order to do that. Like I said, you are the Queen of Swords. What's so interesting about the Queen of Swords is I feel like you're cutting out things in your life that don't matter. And it's like whoever that you're going to talk to or communicate with during this time needs to know that the fact that you're even spending the time or wanting to do this means that you want to rekindle something. It means that it means something to you. And it's almost like you want them to understand that, so you can keep going and keep moving. Okay? I feel like you've been working really hard on your life, on things that you haven't been taking control over, or I want to say dominating in your life, which you should have, taking care of things that you should take care of. This is the time that you're really going to get on the ball if you haven't already. Okay? Or you're realizing, or from doing that from the beginning of September, you're realizing that that energy can carry into different aspects like your love life if you utilize it in that type of way. So I really get that you feel as though you've almost been lying to yourself, or that someone has been lying to you. So there is some truth that comes out from that, whether it's from yourself or from someone else. Okay? It's almost like this is your start to healing with the Star card here. It's like a miracle or magic, a type of magic that happens to you that opens up the gates in your life to all these different opportunities in love, and it just feels like a sun just hits you and everything just lights up, and you feel more optimistic or hopeful. It's going to be a journey because you've been hurt in the past, maybe by a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I feel like you cut things out for this person in the past, thinking that they were going to be the one that makes you happy, and then you swiftly realize this half of the month that is not true. Okay, that was not true. That you were just holding on to old things. That you were just used to this person. There was something about them that you felt codependent emotionally on them, because you relied on them for love for so long, okay, or something of that nature. And because you've built a sort of confidence up in yourself, you know that whatever offer they give you or what they have been giving you is not the one that you want. So you're starting to communicate your needs, Pisces. What it is that you want, what it is that you believe you should receive in a relationship, really. You're starting to get out there. You're starting to listen. You want to be victorious. You want someone to appreciate you. You want to be the big man at work. Like it's like you want to go with the grain instead of going against the grain to see what comes out of that. Simultaneously, this is going to heal you because, like I said, you're letting go of old things that were holding you back, and you're starting to have hope for the future and what could be in your life. Yeah. You may be looking at things that you haven't completed, okay, or people that you haven't quite cut off, and you're letting your guard down whilst dealing with them, and leaving yourself open to opportunities, messaging these people, looking them up on Facebook to see if they're still available and things like that. You're just trying your luck. The world is open to you, and you're starting to look with different eyes, So I see you being more content because you're starting to move through your journey or your life path, okay? where there was misfortune in your life, and that's because you weren't nurturing it, you know? So sometimes we can feel as though like my love life is a disaster. No one will ever love me. I don't understand why people stop talking to me, you know? But then when you think back, you like, I never messaged them. Bam. You know what I mean? You're going to start making those decisions and seeing things at a different angle and being more nurturing to your emotions, your heart, your soul, your intuition, okay? And changing your luck around, or trying to change your luck around. But I feel like it will change your luck around by doing these things. So now, like I said, dreams are coming true for you, wishes. This is a good time if you want to start projects with people. This is a good time to do that. This is a good time to start healing from breakups, nurturing yourself, spending more time caring for yourself. Things that have been burdening you, deal with them or cut them out. It's that simple, okay? So the World card, I love that this is your last card because it talks about you ending cycles in your life. And now, you're anew. Anything could happen after the World card, right? So you're putting it into people who don't appreciate you or love you the way that you want to be loved. You're putting it into dealing with careers or life goals that don't serve you. You know, you're putting more effort in. You're not fighting against the grain anymore. You're not going for people that are not good for you. You're not going back. You're moving forward. That's what all this says to me, especially with the World card, okay? I feel like you're moving forward. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're cutting out the confusion. This is your overall energy, and going with purpose. Connecting with spirit, cooperating with your intuition, cooperating with the love of your life or the person that's supposed to really be with you. It's about making that effort, doing that thing, getting emotionally cleansed in a way, okay? So, moving into October, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Really interesting. So to me, this is about finding something out, seeing something. This is about brand new knowledge. So I feel like you weren't really paying attention to that brand new knowledge, but because all these shifts started happening, now you are, okay? And it's almost confusing because you're really you don't know what to do with it because you haven't fully developed it, right? You haven't been in it long enough. You haven't done enough research. All you know is that you feel this energy and you want to express it. This new energy, this new knowledge, this newfound freedom, okay? And the door is open. That's what the Ace of Wands tells me. The door is open for you to walk through, to express yourself, to be open to new experiences. And that's what's going to come into you, are these new experiences, okay? Think of things as a child. Be a little bit more lighter on your feet. Don't hold old baggage, you know? And that's the difference between a child and an adult, is a child hasn't been hurt or damaged by I would say people or experiences, right? But as an adult, you have, and you start to build up those calluses around your heart or around what you believe, and it makes them a little bit harder to change. So it's just a reminder to be a little bit more light on your feet, if you will. So let's see what we got going on here. So first we're going to do Romance Angels. First card, the fallouts. Pay attention to the red flags and calling in your soulmate. Like I said before, there's somebody that you're dealing with that's throwing up major red flags for you. I feel like this is somebody that you keep going back with. You just keep making excuses for this person, and that's not really going to help you out. You're doing this because you feel like this person is your soulmate, but I feel like that you've been through so much and enough. I hear that you've been through enough with this person. And if it hasn't worked by now, it's not going to work. It's not going to magically happen, you know? True love is here for you. But you have to realize that someone is not the one, okay? Someone is not the one. And what's interesting is I feel like whoever this is won't let you free yourself. I feel like you're trying to, but this person won't let you. That's interesting. That's for some of you. Because I'm getting different messages. Because for some of you, there's somebody that's waiting in the wing for you to make a decision. This person isn't necessarily bad for you either. But there's a need for you to change to be with that person. And that will be up to you, right? Okay. So let's see what's going on for your abundance. I feel like you're getting back to basics. Using your animal instincts to make things happen for you. Okay. I feel like you've had a lot of ideas in your head, Pisces, about what it is that you want to do. For a long time, you felt that way. And it's time for you to start putting those things into action. And you're feeling like you need to... Let me show you the cards. You're not going to understand where I'm getting this from, but just go with me. You're putting that time in to resolve those issues. Okay, of not acting on things and starting to act on them because you're ready. I feel like you're getting yourself ready and you're prepping yourself to have your best life, you know? So let's do some therapy cards. Let's see what Spirit has for you randomly, Pisces, for the end of September. We have the heart chakra, and there's nothing to worry about. I love that you got this because, like I said, there's so much emotional energy in the spirit of water. So when you have this open heart chakra, which we talked about, okay, having these open emotions and being ready to go, you are going to allow new things to come in. I do feel like there is some worry that you may not be making the right decision, or you may be letting something go that's for you, or you be opening yourself up to be hurt. You're going to have to start listening to your intuition and releasing yourself and have confidence about where you're going and what it is that is happening, right? I feel like I need to tell you that someone had confidence in you, okay? When you weren't at your best or things weren't at your best, and it's time for you to reciprocate that energy. That's only for some of you. That's not for everyone, okay? But you'll know, if that resonates with you, you'll know. Otherwise, you're just making it resonate with you, okay? So we're going to end with the Soul Purpose card. And remember, if you want a private reading from me, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. And this, what we're doing today, is considered a basic reading. Except for, I think it won't have as many oracle cards. I kind of let Spirit guide me. Those of you who had readings from me know that's how I do things. So, okay. Your card is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Look at that. You are in control of your future, Pisces, okay? If something happens, if something doesn't work out, did you do all that you could? Did you? Did you try? Do you feel like you could have tried one more time? Or have you done enough? It's really about that. You don't want shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You don't want to blame yourself from something going negative, and you don't want to blame someone else. It just is. It just is. And the first thing to do when healing, the first act is to accept what is happening. And then you can start down the path of other things. Once you understand, now I feel like you have to understand in order to accept. So we'll take it there. So I love you so much, Pisces, and I will see you in October. Bye-bye.